Welcome to the first knife video of the channel. Shout out to Hellcat42 over on Discord who said he wanted to see some more knives up. So for that first knife video, I was kind of curious. I was like, what should I do? Should I do like something everybody's gonna know and love, like a Benchmade? Should I do something crazy and exotic? No, I mean, then I was like, well, you know, you just put up the accompanying go bag video. So let's talk about the first knife that's introduced in that one. Which is the CRKT Provoke. But before we get into that, let's talk a little bit about it, the style. So the karambit style is kind of a ridiculous style. And if you know Nick Shabazz's channel, you know he's got a zombie knife. This is kind of my zombie knife. So a karambit is something where the blade is curved up like this, and it's primarily a self-defense knife, right? Because you've got to hold it like this, it's slashing motions. It's not a good all-around blade shape for like multi-purpose things like that, right? So first off, I never really considered karambits. Oh, shout out to my friend who got me this. They were just thinking about me. They know I like knives, so they got me that. This thing is scary. I would never actually use it for fear of like cutting myself or the thing falling apart on me. But anyway, shout out for you know, the friend who got me that. Anyway, so back to the karambit. I'm sorry. So the karambit, it's a weird style where the blade is like that, right? So normally, if you're gonna have one, you want to be able to practice with it because it's not a good multi-purpose tool. However, in this model, it's a search and rescue themed model. So in that sense, it's actually good for if you're trying to get behind a seatbelt, right? So if someone's got like, you know, the seatbelt's on them, instead of having a knife that's straight up and you're more likely to cut into the person, this one's curved out. So you can get up under the seatbelt, cut them out, get them out of the car, the vehicle extraction, whatever you need to do. So in that sense, in a search and rescue sense, it's actually got a good purpose there. The other thing that really drove me to this one was the mechanism. So I love unique things. I love unique mechanisms. So this was like a cool in-house design they did, I believe. But the cool thing about it was when you deploy it, it's already there. So you never actually have to like reverse your grip. It's just already there, which is really cool. So the mechanism's cool. Let's talk about the stats here. So we've got an aluminum frame with a glass breaker up there, again in the search and rescue theme, a little ceramic ball glass breaker. So yeah, aluminum frame. I believe it's a stainless steel clip. It's actually a really nice clip because you push down here and it pops up so you can kind of get your pants under there, and you see it goes all the way up. So it carries right about to there. So it's actually got a pretty deep carry, which is really nice actually. But yeah, the clip is kind of self-contained there. It doesn't pop out or anything like that. Like I said, aluminum frame. The steel on this is D2 steel, so it's nothing great, but it's certainly you know, good enough to get the job done. I just take it, you know, I usually keep this in the go bag so it doesn't see much moisture or use. So in that sense, yeah. So D2 steel, it's decent. Aluminum, coming up around $200 though. I really would have preferred titanium on this, but you know how it goes. Let's see, what did it come with? Yeah, so it came in this box here. Back when I got this, the nicer one comes with that kydex sheet that you actually saw on the video I'll link, which was the go bag video. You can see how I usually have this just ready to go out there. Some other cool features of the knife. Let's see. Well, I mean, first off, when you hold this, it's got this point here, which is a nice hard surface. So if you ever need to knock on someone's door hard to, you know, let them know of, you know, that they of something going on, you've got a hard surface there. So that's nice. So again, in that search and rescue theme, it's wicked fidgety. So I don't know if you guys can like when I have this, you can just like fidget around with it, and I'm not really worried. It doesn't pop out unless you actually give that a good bit of force. It's not spring assisted, but I mean, if you keep it oiled and lubed, once it gets going with your actual downforce, it pops out really nice. Hold on a sec, and then here we go. Try not to hit the desk. There you go. So yeah, it pops out really nice. What I've done is I've learned to kind of like flip it over and then get my thumb there, and that's how I retract it. But yeah, really fidgety, good for search and rescue uses. Like I said, I just kind of keep it in my car for that purpose. And yeah, Oh, well, let's get some size comparisons. Okay, so let's deploy it first. Okay, so move that back. I don't have too many common knives. I like uncommon things. One thing that's going to be more common is going to be Spidey Chef. So here it is up against a Spidey Chef. So you can see it's a little bit shorter. Let's do, I've got a Benchmade Super Freak, which was a Freak, but pimped out. So there it is up against that, and you can see it's decidedly shorter. The blade is actually like it's under 2.5 inches, it might be 2 1/4, I forget. So it's actually legal in a lot of places just because of the blade length alone, where like this one might not be. So that was actually one of my primary reasons for also getting that, is just because it's actually surprisingly, you know, you look at it and you think, what? But it's actually surprisingly more legal than a lot of other knives. More simple knives like that one. So we get our size comparison. I think that's about it, guys. Let me know, like, what else you guys would like to know from a knife review. I love watching other knife reviewers, Nick Shabazz and everything. I mean, you guys can get the weights and the stats off of, you know, Blade HQ or KnifeCenter.com, so I'm not going to take up a lot of time with that stuff. I'm just going to kind of give you my my impressions and my thoughts. And yeah, I like this for what it is. This is not something I'm like ever gonna everyday carry. I don't like it in my pocket, even though it's secure. I don't like it in my pocket because, let's say somehow I did bump up against, I don't know, a desk, or you know, I put my hand or keys in the pocket wrong. I don't want to carry this in that sense. This is something that stays on my go bag in the search and rescue capacity. And it's like a quick deploy from that kydex sheath, and it's easy to get. And I love that when you first take it out, it's just like that, right? So you've got a hard surface, but there's nothing deployed, there's no weapon, there's nothing like, you know, that would scare someone in that sense too. But, you know, at the same time, if you need something, boom, it's right there. And you can assist someone in any way you need. And that's what it's about. All right, guys, take care, and thanks for watching.